Let's get right into Freight Train. So if you can, grab your guitars and your thumb picks. And before we even get into this, let me just guide you through some of the waters that we've already covered here. Okay, so just take a look at the chords we've got on that Freight Train arrangement that I did. In the first measure, we end up with a C chord. And with the melody note, it has a pinky on that high G. Let me tell you a little bit of what you're looking at here in our Freight Train arrangement. I've got the music notation there. It's basically just a melody, which has the stem notes, stems up notes. You have a bass line, that is the stem down notes, which is primarily going to be doing the same exercises that we have been, which is the kind of this alternating bass line that we've been going through the last few times. The circled numbers that you see, those are finger numbers of what fingers you're using on your fingering hand over here. So like at the beginning, he starts off with your third finger, open A, second finger on the B. Those are what those numbers are. And I try and include them for, not everything, but the ones that you're going to need help on when we change a pattern or something like that. So that's what that is. Okay. If you have questions tonight, I'll try and get them at the end, but go ahead and type them in all caps. That way we can see them clearly for that. All right, this one starts off in the open position. All right, so just do the chords here with me. Okay, we're not going to worry about this just yet. Just do the chords here with me. We got a C. Okay, so if we did a C and we just alternated the bass, 5th string, 4th string, 6th string, 4th string, the same pattern we've been doing. Okay, you just do that with me. Okay, now let's see if we can add the chord with it. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, now the next chord we come across is a G, so go to a G chord. Now here the pattern is 6th string, 4th string, 5th string, 4th string. That's the pattern, so let's get that going. 1, 2, ready on the G, just the bass line, the stems down notes. Okay, you do that with me. I've just got a regular old open G shape over here, nothing complicated. 4th string, 5th string, 4th string. Okay, now let's add the rest of the chord with it. Do it again and. Do it again and. It's all about finger independence. You guys are doing great. Okay, the next one we come across is a D5 in the next line, measure 6th. We have this one, and actually it's going to eventually land on a D minor, so let's go to the D minor. That'd probably be better. Let's go to the D minor, okay? So the pattern is going to be a D, 4th string, 3rd string A, 5th string A, then back to 3rd string A. I know that's not completely written down there. The pattern, I mean, if we put a D minor chord and looked at the bass line notes there, it's the same thing. So you do that with me. Let's get the bass line going first. Just get the bass line going. D, A, low A. We're doing measure 6th. Doing measure 6th, the stem down notes. Okay, now add the D minor on top of it. Do it again. Okay, we're just going through the chords. We're not doing the song just yet. We're just going through the chords. Hey, go right to the G. Here we go, the G, next line. Remember our pattern? We just did it a second ago. Just keep doing that for a while. Hey, let's go to a C. Back to a C. So here we got to move our 3rd finger down and alternate the bass that way. Okay, all right, so take a look at measure 10 now. We have an E7th, regular old 2-fingered E7th, 2nd finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, open D, first finger on the G sharp there. Okay, regular old E7. Okay, and here the pattern, like the 6th string pattern is before, 6th string, 4th string, 5th string, 4th string. That's the pattern. Just same pattern. Now, let me just pause for a second. Think with me. When the root note is on the 6th string, we do that pattern. If it's a G chord, if it's an F chord, or something like that, we do that pattern. 6th string, 4th string, 5th string, 4th string, that's the pattern. Now, if I did it on E, or E7, if I did it on an E, it'd be. If I did it on an F, it'd be. If I did it on G, it would be. So do you see, this pattern stays the same, okay, for all 6th string ones. There's a pattern for 6th string ones, pattern for 5th string ones, pattern for 4th string ones. This is the 6th string ones. Okay, so here we go. Let's get back to our E7th measure 10, 3rd line down. Here we go. Let's get that pattern going. Let's get that pattern going. Okay, and then we're going to add the chord. Here we go. Add the chord. 2, ready, go. Do it again, and doing great. If you can't keep up, that's okay. Just grab what you can. Okay, now the next one we come across is an A minor. Now don't worry about the G6 and the F and everything else. For an A minor, it has to be a 5-string chord. The pattern, remember, is 5th string, 4th string, 6th string, 5th string, or excuse me, 4th string, then back to 5th. 5th, 4th, 6th, 4th. That works for A minors, A majors, B7ths, C's. Okay, works for all 5th string ones. So here's an A minor. Let's do the A minor. Let's get the pattern going first. This is all with your thumb. All with your thumb. Now we add the chord to it. Keep it going. Okay, let's skip the G6 because that's just a passing chord. Let's go to a big bar F there in the last measure on that line, measure 13. Have an F. We're back to a 6th string form, so it's 6th string, 4th string, 5th string, 4th string. Okay, here we go. Let's get the pattern going. You guys are doing great. Don't just watch me. Grab your guitar. Play with me. Come on, you're here, I'm here. We might as well learn something. Now, if this is too simple for you, that's okay. Just jazz it up a little bit more. But if you're just learning, this might be a good place to start. Let's add the chord to it. Gotta hold that bar chord steady. Hold it strong. I know it's tough. Hold it. Okay, now look at the next one. This one kind of follows, this is a B7. Normally, our B7 would follow a 5th string form. But this one, since it's just kind of a passing chord, I use a little bit of a different form on it. So that form may be unfamiliar. We're not going to jump that form just yet, but I wanted you to see it. Okay, then we go back to a C. This is the next page over. So let's get the C going. 1, 2, get the bass pattern ready, go. Add the chord. This is measure 14. Add the chord. Hey, now we're going to go to a G chord, but instead of going all the way with our pinky on the 1st string, we're going to have our pinky on the 2nd string, and we're just going to stop right there. The pattern is still the same, though. And then back to C chord. Ready, C. there you go, okay? So we've gone through the chords, nothing complicated there at all. This is just a basic arrangement, but we're alternating our picking pattern. See how that's working? See how that's working? All right, let's go through, and now let's see if we can learn the song. Let me play it for you first. I'm just going to play it for you first, okay? So the pattern is... Okay, there you go. That's the basic version of the song. Now, remember the advanced version of the song is... There's a lot in the advanced version. So this is just our warm-up version for that. Okay? All right, so let's figure out what we're doing. Third finger at the beginning. We have little pickup notes. Walking up. We have our C chord, third finger on the C, pinky on that high G. Remember, don't watch me. Try and play it. Try and play it. Okay? And then I move down to the G and I hit the open E. Okay, so let's just do that measure. Do it again. 2, ready, go. So I'm keeping the bass line going and I'm moving the notes. One more time. 2, ready, go. Hey, let's do the pickup notes into that. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. All right, there you go. Take a look at the next one. I'm still on a C chord, so I don't move my hand here at all. He stays. The only thing is I'm going to be adjusting different notes with my pinky. He's my only finger that's free, so he's got to do the heavy lifting of the moving around. Okay? Third finger's busy going between the C and the G, so pinky has to just cover all these other things. So he's going to cover the D. So the second measure is... Okay, so you do the second measure with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Okay, one more time. 2, second measure, go. Okay, so let's add that to what we have done before. Let's get our pickup notes going. 2, 3, 4, beginning, go. Pinky again. Okay, now we switch chords and we're going to go to a G and a G7. Those are our two forms there. Pinky on the G, on the high G, first finger on the F. But Steve, I play a G like this. Hey, sometimes I play a G like that too. It's not like one of them's right, one of them's wrong. Different musical situations require different fingerings. This particular musical situation, we're going to do this, 3, 2, open, 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 and then pinky. Hey, that's a pretty big stretch there between your third and your pinky. If we have time, I'll show you a little exercise that'll help you with that. Okay, so there's the G, there's the G7, going to our first finger on that. Okay, so what do we have with the pattern? We have our second string open B. So we've got 3 different things happening there. The bass line, the melody, and it's moving. Okay, so if we do that again. Second and fourth, open and first. Then we continue our pattern. Okay, play those 2 measures with me. 1, 2, slow, go. Open B, second and fourth, open and first, keep the pattern going. We're going to do it again, 2, do it again, and go. Okay, look at the next line. we're going to jump up here to the second position here for a second. So we have open 4th string, first finger on the A that's coming up on beat 2, second finger on that D. Well, actually, we don't even need that because we're going to go to the pinky on the high A. Okay, and that's just, it's just those. We're just in that form for 2 beats. Outside strings, and then the 3rd string. Okay, then I switch to a regular old D minor form, and I have a instead of playing the 4th string, play the 5th string low note. So that's going to be a tricky measure. We got 2 forms in that measure. So let's take a look at measure 6. See if we can play it really slowly. 1, 2, ready. Pinky on the A, first finger on the middle A, then first finger on the F. Do it again. 2, ready, go. So I'm moving from this shape to this shape. Now, don't get rattled, don't get frustrated if you can't keep up with me. That's okay. That's okay. Go back, watch this later. You go to the little YouTube little gear icon in the bottom lower right hand. You can slow it down to pick a speed, maybe 75%, and that'll be a good way to do it. Give you a chance to look at this, and then you go from there. Then you can try and play along with me. Okay, so let's do measure 6 again. 1, 2, measure 6, go. All right, now we're going to go to a G chord, so we're back to our G like this, except I'm going to take my pinky off and then put my pinky on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And so that's that measure. Okay, do that measure 7, 2, ready, go. Pinky on the D and 2nd. Regular pattern we've been doing the whole time. Okay, and then we go back to a C chord, C shape, hitting that 2nd string C. We have to hit the G and the high G all together, 3rd and the 4th string. 2 G's, 2 E's. Okay, you do that measure with me. 1, 2, this is measure, what is that, 8 on the C chord. 1, 2, C chord, go. Okay, we're going to do it again. Do it again. Go. Okay, I'll give you another try. Do it again. Go. There you go. That's the first 8 bars, first 2 lines, half of the song. You ready? Let's play it. Let's play it together. Woo! Hang on, hang on. You can do it. You can do it. Starting at the top, nice and slow. Just keep wrestling with it. 1, 2, ready, and play. Beginning. Pinky on the high G. Open E. Pinky on the D. Switching to a G chord, open B, high G, first finger F. Now we're going to shift up to the 2nd position, big stretch out to that A, back to a D minor form, open E, pinky on the D, C, pinky on the high G. So you're playing, here's how this works, you're playing in one spot, but you're looking, you're always looking ahead. Always keep your eyes on the music, always be looking ahead. So I'm looking at one measure, but I'm actually playing probably the measure behind it. Okay? All right, I don't want to take too long on this, but let's go on to the 3rd line, the E7th. E7th, open E, then thumb is covering all of these downstem notes. Now, here, the last beat of that measure, measure 10, I have an open D, F. Okay, so it's a little bit of an awkward transition there. Okay, do that. 2, ready, measure 10. Okay, do it again. 2, ready, go. Now if I add the next measure to it, I just had go back to the E. Then this time a second and fourth. Second finger on the low B, pinky on the D. All right, so if I add both of those measures together, 1, 2, measure 10, ready, go. Sorry. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Okay, tougher transition here. This is the toughest line in the whole song, is this line right here. Take a look at the next measure, which would be measure, what is that, 10, 11, 12, A minor. Regular old A minor, nothing complicated about that. But then my third finger is going to hit that G, and my second finger still stays where he's at, and my pinky's going to come over and hit that D. So I end up with... Okay, you try and do that little move. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, we'll try one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, ready, and... Okay, next measure is an F. This is probably the toughest measure in the whole song right here. An F bar chord. Okay, 6th string, 2nd string, and then you hit the 4th. And then you have this B 7th with an F sharp in the bass. So F sharp, 2nd finger. 1st finger on the D sharp on the 4th string. 3rd finger is on the 2nd fret A. And then you have the open B. And you have the outside strings, then the inside strings. Outside, inside. Outside, inside. Okay, so to start at the beginning of that measure, measure 13, start on the F. Outside, inside, outside, inside. Do it again. 2, outside strings first. Okay. Now, the next measure up there, we have back to our C chord. It's easy from this part out. G, high E. Okay, so that's measure 14. We'll do that again. Measure 14, go. Okay, and then we go to a G chord, but our pinky is going to be on the 2nd string. And then back to the C. Okay, so that's nothing too complicated right there. Let's play the second half of the song. Okay, so start at measure 10. Do the best you can. Do the best you can. Forget the rest, okay? Just do the best you can. E7, 1, 2, measure 10, go. Second and 4th, A minor. G with the 3rd finger, 2 and 4, then big F, 2nd finger on the F sharp, back to C chord. There you go. All right, woo! Who's ready to play the whole song? Come on, come on, come on. Whole song, here we go. Whew, while you're getting ready for that, let me just remind you, we've got, according to my little counter here, we've got 96 people watching at this point. Only if you've got your guitar in your hand and you're wrestling with it and you're frustrated and you're trying to do it with me, you're the one getting the progress. If you're just watching, you're sitting on your couch watching, don't have your guitar, this is going to be profoundly boring and you're not going to get a thing out of it other than a couple of minutes worth of entertainment. Okay, so grab your guitar and let's learn. Okay, play the whole thing. We're going to do the whole song. Ready? We'll do it super gut-wrenching slow so we can keep up. 1, 2, beginning, ready, and go. pinky on the G, open E, pinky on the D, open B, second and fourth, second position, D minor shape, open E, D, C chord, G and E, going to an E seventh chord. First finger, second and fourth, A minor, third finger, sorry, missed the bass line there. There you go. Okay. A simple arrangement of Fretboard here. All right. If you have a question, let's take a couple of questions here. Jack is saying, my thumb pick drowns out any melody tone. Okay. Jack, I'm not quite sure I know quite what you're talking about there. If you're talking about just the noise of your thumb pick hitting the strings, thank you, Andy Sorrentino. Thank you for your help in supporting the work that we do there. We've got Super Chat tonight if you guys want to do that. There's also a PayPal link if you guys want to support the work that we do. All right, thumb pick drowns out any melody tone. Okay, thumb pick is naturally going to be louder. Hey, it's a big, thick thing on your big, thick thumb, and it's going to be powerful. And this melody note, you're playing with your second, maybe your third finger. Okay. Now, if you don't have any nails, it's really going to be a little softer. So nails will help that just a little bit. And again, you don't have to have, we're not talking craziness. I mean, I have maybe a 1/16 of an inch of nails, just a little bit, and that'll help. Give you a little bit of tone up there. Another thing is just try to make that thumb a little softer. We're getting into more complicated things here, making one finger softer than the others and trying to bring these others out. It's a tricky combination, but just work on it a little bit, Jack. You'll get it. Try and bring that. There's only so loud that you can go, so you have to bring other things down. Try and bring that thumb down a little bit. Andy is saying, I file down the tip of my thumb pick so it doesn't hit so hard. Yes, I've done that as well. This is a standard one. It's got about a 1/4 of an inch sticking out there. If I prefer it about half that, so where it's just a little bit sticking out. That's helpful. Barb is saying, very fun. Take a bit to get this down, but wow, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Barb, that is great. I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. Good. There's a little arrangement for you. Now, I don't know if we'll do it next week, but we will, the next time, I'll try and give you a little bit more of a, the full version of this. Sorry. It's got that G with a bar right here. It's just tough for some folks. Then we have a D bar. All of those is bar. All of that is bar, so it's a little tough for some folks. E7, F, same chords we used before. Sorry, I'll do it again. And then I do this part just for fun. An A7, D7, just a little fun. So we'll try and learn that version of it next time. Hey, if you're interested in learning and going to the next level with Travis picking, let me encourage you. We've got some Travis picking resources. I still got a few of them here. The links are in the YouTube description down below. It's this book which takes you step by step. I've taken you so far. This book takes you a lot more combinations and things through it. This is a great book. The more I've worked and taught out of this book, I like this. This is a great book. It comes with audio examples, a few songs in there too that you can do. The other book that comes along with it, put out by Mel Bay, and these are more of Merle Travis songs. Okay, so this is a big, thick book of Merle Travis songs. So this is the technique, this is the songs. If you're interested, we got a great deal going on, this Travis picking bundle, if you're interested in that. All right, I wanted to also mention we've got our summer conference on the July 14th through the 17th coming up. Our Guitar Gathering 2021. You can go to www.guitargathering2021, and that will get you all the information for our summer conference. If you're interested in just coming here to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee for 4 days and really digging in, learning what you need to do on the instrument. We have classes on blues, on jamming, on finger picking, all kinds of styles, worship stuff, hymns. We've got all sorts of classes for that, and electric guitar stuff as well. Greg Voros from Groom Guitars is going to be setting up guitars. We've got artist concerts at night with David Greer and Joe Robinson and a Thumb Picker of the Year, Parker Hastings. It's going to be great. So if you're interested, go to www.guitargathering2021.com. Hey, thank you, Wayne, for your help there in our work there. So that's that. I also wanted to let you know I do a lot of hymn arrangements, and we have a thing called Guitar Standards Academy where we've done jazz songs, we've done Christmas songs. Since we're coming up into the Easter season, I thought this month, kind of in March and April, we would do hymns. So if you're interested in being a part of this, it's a 4-week class, 4 or 5 week class. We'll cover 4 hymns. Amazing Grace, How Great Thou Art. I think It Is Well, 'Tis So Sweet is in there as well. And I'll send you a video lesson each week. I'll send you a PDF, detailed PDF, on different arrangements. There's advanced arrangements and more intermediate arrangements. If you're interested, check it out. The link is in the YouTube description down below, and it's a 4-week class. And then I give you the lesson, and then at the end of the week, we have a Zoom class where we meet all together, and we talk about any questions that you might have. It's a lot of fun. So if you're interested in learning some hymns, some solo guitar arrangements of hymns, or even how to just accompany in a hymn setting, in a worship setting, let me know, and we can go from there. All right. Great. I think that's it. Any last questions that we have? John is saying, when does registration open up? Registration for our Guitar Gathering Conference is going on right now. And Diane is mentioning, yes, we got a great conference rate at a hotel, which is about 10 minutes away, of $105 a night here in Nashville. In the summertime, during NAMM, you'd never see it that low. So, and we're also going to NAMM this year. We're coordinated with NAMM, one of the largest music conferences in the world. We will be doing that on the Saturday of our conference. Everybody, it's the one day of the year that the public is allowed in to the National Association of Music Merchants, and you can see all the new guitars by Fender and Gibson and Taylor, and play to your heart's content, of all that sort of stuff. John is saying, is it all fingerstyle for the hymns? Well, it's mostly fingerstyle. We do I'll try to do a couple of arrangements that you can flat pick as well, but you'll also be learning the melody and the chords as well. Okay, there you go. All right, I think that's about all for this. Should I play us out? What should I don't even know what I could play. Let me think. Just think here. There you go. Hey, thanks for being a part of our guitar family. If you like the work that we do, please take a second and subscribe. That helps us. We appreciate you guys so much. Work on this arrangement over the next couple of week or so. Enjoy working on it. Hey, take care. We'll see you. Bye-bye.